Hello, everyone. Welcome one and all to another episode of Mediavine's Summer of Live. I am your host, Jenny Guy. And to be perfectly honest, I'm a bit gobsmacked looking at the calendar and seeing that it's August and we're already in our final month of our 5th Summer of Live. That is just a little bit mind-blowing to me. So I guess time flies when you are having fun and learning a lot. One of the best things about being a content creator is the freedom that comes with being able to work from anywhere and be your own boss. It's what brings many of us to seek out this profession. And my guest today is actually a case in point. Joining us for the first time on the Summer of Live, all the way from the UK, is Carl Broadbent. He's here to talk about making affiliate marketing work for us, along with how to make ads and affiliate marketing make beautiful music together. Welcome, Carl. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Hi, Jenny. Thanks for inviting me. I've wanted to be on this show for so long, so this is actually really good for me.
It is. Well, thank you. I'm so glad that you are here and that you were able to make this work. He was telling me that his family, it's dinner time where Carl is, and he was sending his family out with money so that they could go have dinner. And we're just thrilled that you were able to make it. And it was so lovely to be able to meet Carl in person a couple of months ago when we were attending his event, which we'll talk more about that later. First, I want to introduce everyone to your very impressive bio. So Carl Broadbent is a digital marketing expert who loves helping people set up new websites and find keywords to help them gain organic traffic. He's also created a small portfolio of websites and other affiliate programs, earning over $11,000 each month. He has been a full-time affiliate marketer for nearly 2 years now and has been documenting that journey on YouTube with total transparency. During the pandemic, Carl turned his desire for in-person connections into the Affiliate Gathering, the only event in the UK where niche website owners and affiliate marketers can meet face-to-face and discuss their businesses. And in May 2022, the first meeting of the Affiliate Gathering was launched in York. Attended by over 400 people, as well as exhibitors, including Mediavine. The first affiliate gathering was a huge success. Plans for an expanded event are already underway for 2023 with an amazing lineup of speakers, more workshops suitable for all levels of bloggers and affiliate marketers from beginners to experts. So that is so exciting. You have done quite a bit, and I am looking forward to telling our audience more about your affiliate marketing journey and giving them some great tips, and then talking a bit more about affiliate gathering.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, first I wanted to say, hey, audience, we know you are out there. Please tell us hi and in the comments. And if you have any questions about affiliate marketing, affiliate gathering, or you just want to say hey to Carl or me, please go ahead and post that in the comments. Let's get started here. I want to start at the very beginning so we're all on the same page. What is affiliate marketing and what role does it currently play in your overall business?
What is affiliate marketing? Well, I actually tried explaining this to my 7-year-old son a couple of years ago, and he was actually quite shocked what it was. So basically, it's promoting other people's products or services. And for doing that, if they purchase that product or service, you should get a commission for doing that. And I tried explaining it to my son, and he was baffled by it. He couldn't say it. It was like, so you own these products? I was like, no. Okay, so you sell products that you don't own? Yeah. Do these people know you're doing that? I was like, some do, some don't. So you're selling products that you don't own, that other people don't know you're selling. And it was like, that sounds crazy. Is he stealing? And I was like, no, it's legal. So yeah, it's quite difficult sometimes to explain it. But yeah, basically just promoting other people's products or services in whatever format that may be. And there's many different formats. And if somebody purchased something through your recommended link, you make a commission.
Well, first off, Carl, that sounds remarkably like many conversations that I have heard people say they've tried to have when they explain what they do to relatives. It's hard sometimes to explain what we do in this digital world, particularly to people who aren't necessarily in that world. Yeah. And in other words, affiliate marketing is basically another way to monetize your traffic, your influence, your reach.
Yeah, I mean, some of the biggest companies out there, when people say, you know, what's an example? And you mention one of the huge companies here in the UK, moneysupermarket.com and places like that. They're huge affiliate sites. They don't own anything. They don't sell anything. They are just affiliate sites. And when you kind of mention those, people think, wow, that's what you do. And it's like, yeah, that's how big it can be. And people are shocked sometimes when you mention some examples.
Yeah, I think that there is no question that the vast majority of brands out there have recognized the power of independent website owners and niche bloggers. I think that they see the influence that is wielded by you guys with your followers, and they want to be able to get in on the action. So we have actually a great quote from a great comment from Carol that I'm going to go ahead and share. Carol, we may quote this. We'll put this on a sampler. She said, "I have found choosing links tedious and ROI too small for the effort, hoping you can convince me otherwise." So actually that leads to the second part of the first thing I was talking to you about, Carl. What portion of affiliate does affiliate marketing play in your overall business? And do you find it worth the return on your investment?
Yeah, I mean, for me, kind of my business is split into two. So I have my niche website, my blogs, and then I have kind of Cal Broadbent has now grown into a bit of a brand. So Cal Broadbent, the affiliate marketing plays a bigger role in that side of my business. And with my niches and my blogs, then yeah, it's a smaller percentage. I'm mainly looking for traffic. And then once I get that traffic, then I can look at monetizing it. And usually it's through display ads. So it depends on the niche, whether it's worth the investment sometimes. And it depends on sometimes the amount of traffic you've got as well. You can have a website that's getting hundreds of thousands of visitors a month. If it's not the right targeted audience, you may not sell any affiliate products because it's the wrong audience, but you'll still make display ad revenue. So it depends what your niche is, whether it's worth the investment, like that lady said, and worth the where you're getting the ROI back from that.
I think that is very, we already said it. I've already said it once, that you were very transparent on your YouTube channel talking about what works and what doesn't. And I very much appreciate that. We'll get into niches a little bit later, but I want to hear how you got started in affiliate marketing. And was it already a part of your business plan when you began your websites?
At the beginning, yeah. I mean, to be honest, when I first started building websites, which was, you know, I'd lost my job. I was in a bit of a quandary, what to do next. I'd heard people can make money online. I just wasn't sure how. And the first video I watched was how to kind of make a niche website. And my initial impression was, well, this sounds really easy. You just mention products in every article you do. You just plaster it full of affiliate links, and it's just easy money. And I started off with Amazon. And at that time, Amazon commissions wasn't actually too bad, to be honest. So yeah, I just literally used the opportunity to splash an affiliate link everywhere. Later, as my experience grew and my knowledge grew, I kind of realized that's not how you go. And now I target something totally different. I target traffic, really. And that's when I first started. Yeah, it was heavily affiliate marketing. Then I kind of eased off and just thought, okay, let's just build really helpful quality websites that, you know, can help somebody in their life, or, you know, solve a problem they've got, an issue they may be having. And then if the affiliate products can help them, great. So yeah, definitely changed my mindset. And then as Cal Broadbent grew, that became very, very affiliate marketing focused, because obviously there's a lot of time and sometimes expense that you got to put into either producing branded content, trying to grow your own personal brand, maybe a YouTube channel. So yeah, you do have to put those affiliate deals in there to make it worth your time doing. So yeah, the two definitely go hand in hand. But I started off at the beginning. Yeah, I just thought, this is easy money. Plaster links everywhere and money comes rolling in.
Everyone will just buy everything I talk about. It'll be amazing. I don't have to create content. It's going to be easy money. Brilliant. Well, thank you for being, again, really open and honest about the fact that you started out in a way that wasn't working. And you said exactly a lot of the reason why we have a traffic threshold for working with Mediavine, which is you have to build that audience first. You have to create the content. You have to create and have that value that you're providing to the audience before you start talking about monetizing or selling them. And I think with affiliate marketing, especially, it's a level of trust. Whereas with ads, you're talking about, if they're there, you're monetizing that traffic. But with affiliate marketing, you're actually asking them to take that additional step and spend money based on your recommendations. So I think that it's a different level. That I'm glad we're excited. We're excited about talking about it today because it can be daunting. So to follow up on what you said, it's kind of a chicken and egg question. You said initially you started out putting all of the links in, focusing on affiliate marketing rather than on writing the content. So my question is, now you're seeing better conversions when you write a post with thinking about the actual content and then seeing where those affiliate links will fit in.
Yeah, I think now my mindset is on searcher intent. It's basically trying to get the right audience and the right eyes on the right article. And there's no way on earth I'm going to get somebody who's just simply wanting an answer to a question to click an affiliate link for a product that might be $400 or $500. It's just not going to happen. That's not why they're there. They've not typed that in Google or whatever search engine they're using. And you're just not going to make that affiliate commission. So having the right eyeballs on the right content, I think, is key for me. Now, sometimes that doesn't even mean that I'll have an affiliate link in that content, but it might be a build up to it. So it might be an article that really helps them out, really answers that question. They're really, really happy. But then it gets their mind going about, okay, well, maybe there is something I can use to solve that. And it might click through to another article. And that might be more affiliate product based. So yeah, it's all about, for me, search intent, getting the right people on the right page.
Can you talk a little bit more? I love the term search intent, and I would like to hear more about your process for going through that. Is that how you're determining what content to create? You're going through, can you talk us through your process for that?
Yeah, I mean, I have a really old mentality of how to find this. And I've come from retail background. I've always been in retail right from the age of 16. And back then, storefronts or shop fronts were a big thing. That was your platform. That was your landing page, or your home page, really, was your storefront. And I always used to think of my websites and my articles like that. I look at the actual why they've actually landed on that page. If I'd have searched that in Google, why would I have searched it? What do I want to get from that? So, and this can be certain question based. If you're going to put, what's the best lawnmower for a small garden, then there is some intent behind there. You're thinking they are looking to buy a small lawnmower for a garden. Whereas if it's something like, why is my small lawnmower broken down? Then they just want you to say, right, maybe you've used the wrong fuel, you've gone over a rock, or whatever that may be. So there's different search intent in that. And that's what I do. I look at it as like a shopkeeper. If I was coming into that store and I saw that shop front, I should know what I'm going to expect when I walk in that shop. So if I see a lot of shoes and handbags in the window, I expect that to be a clothing shop or, a shoe shop. I don't expect to walk in and find lots of TVs and radios for sale. It's that intent. So I look at it, if I'd have searched that in Google, what did I want to get out of it? What did I expect to see? And I expect my reader then to actually see that and get what they actually came for.
You've got to have truth in advertising. You've got to provide what they're looking for. And I loved hearing that sometimes it's that second click where you're actually going to push for the affiliate or to add that affiliate opportunity. If they're coming for the broken lawnmower, you're going to help them fix the lawnmower. And then maybe they're ready to hear from you on, well, maybe I don't want a broken lawnmower anymore. Now I want to see what lawnmowers are the best ones. So I think that that's a great way to talk about crafting that journey of content to solve the problem for the reader.
Yeah,
so
I mean, it's kind of sorry. It's kind of like when in that article you might say something like, if your lawnmower's been breaking down quite a lot, when was the last time you got it serviced? You probably haven't, and they'd be like, oh yeah, actually, I haven't got it serviced for 2 or 3 years. Here's somebody who services lawnmowers in your local area. And that's the link then. And you may be paid for that lead for that link, or you may say, you may not be servicing it using the right oil, and here's a link through to a product. So. Yeah, sometimes it's not all about instantly hit them with that, affiliate offer. Unless, like I say, unless the search intent warrants that, some people sometimes just want to know, show me the best lawnmower for a small garden. And you've got to do that.
But that's for that specific intent. You always want to make sure that you're providing value around what I'm hearing is you're providing value around an affiliate link. You're giving them answers to their questions and their problems.
Yeah, absolutely.
You're solving their lives.
Yeah, I mean, I 90% go on, solving a problem through an answer, ideally. And that, like I say, that builds trust up with them. And then hopefully they flick through to maybe an offer, or there's an offer embedded in there. But mainly it's just like, I really just want to solve or satisfy that user first. And then the money comes. If you can do that first, the money will always follow.
That is a great quote. I love hearing that. If you solve their problem, the money will always follow. Okay, so a lot of our audience already has a library of existing content. They've been creating content, they're monetizing through programmatic advertising, or they're getting ready to monetize through programmatic advertising. Can you talk to us about how to go back and retroactively add affiliate marketing links to existing content? Do you just plunk the links down in there? Is there a strategy to it? Tell us.
My strategy, and actually I've just used this recently, my friend of mine bought a website that was quite an established site and it was earning good ad revenue, but had never really had any affiliate programs put on there. So rather than just say to him, right, okay, go on every page and add a link on every page, and I basically just said, let's look at the top 25 articles that you had. It had around 300 articles on there. And I didn't want him to put 300 links or even more on that website. I just said, why don't we just look at the top 25 performing articles and see if that naturally warrants a link? And I really advised him not to force the links in there. They have to really naturally go into that piece of content. And he did. He went in 25. And I think he only put about 15. I think there was only 15 articles. He said, are these the only ones I think really that I can mention a product and it doesn't sound like I'm really selling, I'm not being salesy. And within doing that, within 30 days, he earned $500, just over $500 in his first month. And there's been no drop in traffic, nothing looks unnatural. It's not hundreds of links. There's just 15 really natural flowing links in there, and it's made him $500.
What a great solution and a great strategy to start out with, starting out where you already know you're getting traffic. So I guess to ask the obvious question, it's not too late. Even if you've never done affiliate marketing on your site, even if you've never put a link on there, you've only ever been creating content and using programmatic, you can do it now.
You can, yeah. The only one thing I would say is I would look at the type of products you're promoting and the affiliate commissions. So, I'm not going to, put loads of affiliate links in an article if, the return on that is 1% on a $10 product. I just don't warrant. You've got to keep those links updated. The product might sell out. So I would look at smaller, more independent companies. If you see one product, maybe it's on Amazon and you think it's selling really well, see if there's an independent, smaller company that has a similar product with an affiliate partnership or an affiliate program that maybe is offering 10 or 15%. Not only that, they'll often give you deals. They'll often say, we'll send you the product. You can review it. We actually get it in your hands and review it. And, when you hit a certain threshold, we might even up that affiliate commission. If you sell 100 units a month, we might give you 20% commission. So sometimes it's better worth looking for those smaller deals than going with some of the bigger, more well-known affiliate companies. They do take some finding, and I'm not going to say they're very easy. You can rush out and find everybody giving you 20% commission, but they are out there. And some companies will even set one up. So if you say, hey, I'm getting loads of views on this post that mentions your product, they may even set up an affiliate program knowing that you're getting X amount of visitors that could potentially purchase that product. So yeah, I'd look at the type of products you are promoting as well. That's really important.
And looking for the good commission rates, it takes a little bit more legwork, but if you're going to add those two, you're already going about this really strategically. You're looking at your top posts, you're finding where organically it makes sense to reference a product. And even better, if you're already talking about a product that you love, why not go out and look and see if they have something already set up? And if not, have you had success just reaching out to a company and saying, hey, I love your product and I'm talking about it anyway. Would you like to make a mutually beneficial deal here?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, one particular, it had still have. It was a public case study as well. I had a pet website and I had one product and I never even knew. It was just, it was a link I had to a product, a similar product. and it was on Amazon. I was selling, it must have been 20 or 30 units a month, and it was quite an expensive item, over $300-400. And I looked, and when I actually saw the product, I realized, you know what, it's selling like crazy, but it's not the best reviewed product. It was just an affiliate link that I'd put in there. So I looked and I searched for a similar product, and I found a company. It's a big pet store in the US that has this product themselves, and I think they may have white labeled it and branded it their own. And it was identical to that product, but I think it was better. It looked better quality. It really did. And I looked at the reviews they were getting, and the reviews looked much better. And they said, yeah, well, you can promote this. And if you do sell that many units, and I still sell them today, and it's one of my best commissions. And again, I got initially 15%, but now that I'm selling a certain amount, I get 20. And this is on a $400 unit. So, and that was through me just reaching out and saying, hey, I get this many eyeballs on this post each month, and I am selling a similar product on Amazon, and I'm selling 20 odd units a month. And they were just like, okay, let's get in on this. And it was great. It's worked out really good. I've had another company as well that did it, but they wouldn't set an affiliate product up. So I wasn't making the commissions. However, they sent me hundreds of dollars worth of their equipment that I got to review, and I got to make some incredible content with, some videos and written content. And I wouldn't have been able to do that. I wouldn't have been able to afford to buy that product and that equipment. It was just that I showed them that I was getting so many eyes on that article. And yeah, I linked back to them, and it is a, like, I do follow link, but yeah, they didn't have an affiliate program for that, but I did get a lot of equipment out of it. So it made for some great content.
And yes, that is, if you're getting, it sounded like you were getting video equipment or camera equipment, something like that from them. And that is a very high dollar payday in terms of product. Okay, we have a great question from Mandy here. She says, how do you cope with affiliates when you have readers in both the UK and USA, and some don't ship to both countries? That's a great question, Mandy.
It is. I usually just target, most of my audience is in the US. So the majority of affiliates that I use will be US based. I do have some friends that have UK sites and are 100% affiliated with people in the UK. But yeah, some do ship. There is usually a big difference with the shipping costs. So you have to take that into consideration. But I target the audience where I've got the affiliate deals from. So 90% of my audience, probably more, is from US. So I use US affiliate products and stuff. So and there's a lot more affiliates out there compared to the UK as well. You can use some global links. So you can use some links that will, you know, track where the user is from, and it will send them to the right place. But yeah, I just tend to target the traffic with the program. So mainly US based.
So that's another thing to add to our list when we're looking at great posts to add affiliate links to. Check and see where the audience is, so that you're not providing them a frustrating experience. They want to buy it, but it's not available in their country. All right. A question from our audience. We already had a wonderful comment from Carol where she was telling us that she's not sure about the ROI, if it's worth the effort working on affiliate marketing. Is there anything out there, audience, that makes you nervous or scares you about affiliate marketing? Tell us in the comments. We'll see if we can get that, talk about it with Carl, and he can solve our problem. Carl, I want to go back to your friend that you were telling us about, who had a well-established website, great traffic, was already earning with programmatic advertising, and then started looking at those top 25 posts, followed your excellent advice. Because I think that there's a really big, sometimes out there, worry that you cannot have programmatic advertising existing and earning in the same sphere or same post that an affiliate marketing post is existing in. Have they seen that? Has your friend seen a big drop in their programmatic ad money on those posts? Tell us what you think about this quandary.
So I've done, on my journey through YouTube and being in the public eye, I've done a lot of testing around products and display ads, and whether running them side by side, whether it affects the sales on a certain product. Most people think, wait a minute, I'm selling a lot of these units, and if I put ads on there, it's going to destroy the page. It's not going to look good, and I'm going to get less sales, and it's not worth it. I've done lots of testing, and I've found that there's very little correlation between the two. very rarely, if I put ads on an affiliate page, do I lose sales, and vice versa. If I'm in good ad revenue on that and I put a couple of affiliate links in, my ad revenue doesn't drop down. I think the thing people are scared of is if they're getting good traffic to a page, that they'll add an affiliate link and instantly their traffic's going to go. Google's going to go, oh, they've got an affiliate link in there, de-rank them, send them down. And it just doesn't happen. It really, really doesn't happen. It's how sensible you are with that link in. And I think that's the key thing, how natural it looks. And, you know, like I say, not plastering it with several links on a 1,000-word article or something. I think it's just really how natural it is, and, you know, how honest you are, what that link is, why you're linking to it, and where it's going to send them, and doing all those best practices. But I've tested it, and I've not seen any drop either way, really. So usually it's just a case of the pages that I have that I make affiliate commissions from, I may not have had ads on there, and then I put ads on there, and I just start making extra money. It doesn't usually drop the sales at all. So I get the fear and I get the worry from some people, but I've tested it many times, and I don't really see a disadvantage for putting affiliate links in content. I really don't.
And test it. Like you said, you've done so much extensive testing, and seeing is believing. If you haven't done affiliate marketing, go about it really strategically, like Carl mentioned. Try with 10 posts, 10 links, or whatever you want to do. It works where it works organically, and then follow your metrics and see if what your programmatic earnings are. If it's dropping and it's not a trade-off, but try it out. Okay, we have a few questions from our readers right now. Okay, Leslie says, I feel like some of the affiliate program analytics are wrong. There are a few I don't trust. Is there a tool to get analytics with reliable stats for affiliate marketing?
Yeah, I know absolutely what you mean. I don't know if there's a tools out there. I don't use it, but I have my suspicions. You're correct. There are one or two that I believe I'm getting a lot more clicks than that. And I do often check it. I do use, you've got to be careful with affiliate links. Some affiliate links you're not allowed to cloak, or if you cloak them, they won't actually be picked up. So I use Pretty Links, which is a tool that I use, and I can put the original affiliate link in Pretty Links and I can convert it, and it will convert it to something shorter and more branded and more personal, looks more clickable and more inviting. And I can also, it makes it easier for me to change. So if I put that affiliate link in, let's say 100 articles, and let's say that affiliate link changes and I need to change that affiliate link, I don't have to go into 100 articles and change that link. I just change one link in my Pretty Links dashboard, and it's changed instantly across all those 100 articles. So that is a good way of doing it, but you do have to be careful. I have changed a few affiliate links and used a shorter down, what they call a cloaked link, and then suddenly didn't earn any commissions for a month. And I had to quickly change it back. So yeah, you have to have a look at each individual affiliate program that you're in, and just have a look, or maybe inquire and say, you know, if I cloak this link to something shorter and more brandable, will it still be picked up in the tracking? Yeah.
That's a very good question to ask, and a very unfortunate discovery to make. So definitely make sure that you're checking, particularly if you follow Carl's advice of not going with Amazon, but going with doing your research, doing a little legwork, and finding some of those smaller affiliate programs with a better commission structure for you. Okay, if you have a 3,000-word article with best of kind of product, it sounds like a roundup post. Is 30 affiliate links too many? The intent of the article is to provide different options for the user. And then the follow-up question was, does that affect your ranking with too many affiliate links? Is there diminishing returns where eventually you will start to get dinged?
Yeah, on my personal experience, absolutely there is a diminishing return on that. 30 links I would never put into an article. If you think if somebody's looking for a best X product, they don't want to be bewildered with 30 different options. They not come there. They haven't got half an hour to scroll through and figure out of 30 products which is the best one for them. That's why they search the article in the first place. They want you to say, here's the best products for a budget. Here's the best products for a large garden. Here's the best product for a small garden. They want you to narrow it down. Otherwise, what's the purpose of the article? You kind of not help them in any way, shape, or form. You just confuse them even more. They've landed on there. They want to know the best lawnmower for a small garden. You've gone, here's 30.
That actually did just stress me out hearing 30 different lawnmowers. You're right. I want you to tell me the answer. I want you to give me, but also I want you to tell me how you arrived at that conclusion. What makes you say that this is the best choice? So in terms of, so when your friend, I'm going to go back to your friend again, your poor friend that we're picking on here, but he's earning $500 a month. He's fine. When he was going back into those posts that were already performing well and adding those affiliate links, can you talk to us about his process? You said we don't just want to plunk the link in. So what type of content, supporting content, was he putting around it to help those links perform well?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's a technical niche, so there are a lot of products mentioned in there. So they're not so much best X for Y. They're not really like that. They're more individual problems. So it'll be, can you use this product, let's say, when running? And he will mention the product in there, and there was simply no links to any of those products. So it was like you've provided some really good information. You've said, you know, you can use this product when you're running. However, this is a much better product when running. And there was literally no links whatsoever in that content. So it was very natural to say, okay, thanks for telling me that this is the best product. Where do I get it from? It was just like that. What I didn't want him to do is solve a question or a problem somebody's have and then say, oh, by the way, if you're looking for the best lawnmower for a small garden, you want to check this one out. It doesn't sit well. Don't sit with me. It looks unnatural. I'm not sure if Google thinks or can read that it's unnatural, but it doesn't sit right. It doesn't sit right in there. And I would rather just have the traffic and earning ad revenue from that than spoiling the feel and the user intent of that article by unnaturally placing that link in there. So yeah, I mean, the process was that really, just reading through it and does it look helpful and natural to send them somewhere when they've read this piece of content.
Okay, so best practices on that, and Leslie actually asked a great question on this. Are there any UI best practices you can offer? Buttons, table, photo size? What is the most natural, best performing? A good blend of a good experience for your user and great performance for you.
So going in the order of there, so buttons, I use buttons on emails a lot. So I do a lot of affiliate marketing through emails, and buttons work really well on email. Just one call to action. Literally, that's it. Tables, I use less and less tables now than I used to do. A few reasons why. Tables are very difficult to optimize for mobile. When you're on a mobile phone, tables just are really difficult to get looking good. And photo sizes, I tend to use 1200 by 800 size for my images. That's the kind of photo size I use. It just looks good on mobile. It's a small file size, and it just looks good on desktop as well. It's not cramped in and it's not expanded. So 1200 by 800 pixels is usually what I use for that. But yeah, in-text links are just one of the best. You just literally, like I say, as long as in the paragraph it naturally looks like you can fit an in-text link, they get the most clicks for me. If I look at all my data, which I'm a huge fan, and you mentioned earlier about looking at your data, exactly it. That is what you need to do. You know, if you're worried that putting an affiliate link on a product, on a page will drop your traffic, do it for a month. How much traffic did it get last month? When you added that link, how did it get this much this month? And if it's the same or it's grown, but you've earned a couple of $100, there's your data. There's your data. So yeah, I'm always a big fan of looking at the data. Same with buttons, tables, test it. You know, if you think putting a table on an article where it shows the top 3 products, test it, try it out. It's difficult for me to say, yeah, 100%, put a button on there, you're going to get loads of clicks. Put a table in there, you're going to get loads of sales. It's so difficult to tell because each niche is different. They may be viewing it on a mobile, they may be viewing it on desktop. That's going to be different again. So yeah, just test it out. But for me, buttons and emails work great, and tables just very difficult to optimize.
All very helpful. You gave it gave us a size, you gave everything there. So far we know we want to do in-text links for our affiliate links, organic. We're looking at our already well-performing posts and places where we can naturally fit in a link, not 50 links, but a link. And you are definitely anti, hey, if you want to know where to buy it, throwing in the salesy language. What type of language would you recommend when you're dropping in the affiliate link? Any at all?
Yeah, I mean, if you can be more experience based and say, in my past experience, I've used this product and give an example of how you know that product is best, or you can, even if it's a friend, you'd have to say even if it's like, I've not personally used that product, but however, my friend's using this model, and I borrowed it at the weekend, and it was fantastic, and it naturally needs to come like that. So number one, why are you recommending that product? Number two, where are you going to send them when they click that product, and kind of what can they expect from it? That's how I mean, kind of naturally. It just needs to, if it's an in-text link especially, it really needs to be credible. Why are you sending them there? Why should they click it? Why are you recommending it? Rather than just say, if you're looking for the best lawnmower for your garden, you need this one. Why? Why do I need that one?
Yep.
Why are you telling me this? Because then you need to say, because it's smaller, it's compact, it has a good warranty, it's affordable. You need to give some explanation why. And then they'll read that paragraph and they'll go, oh, yeah, it does actually sound good. And they'll go back up and click it.
And it sounds like dropping in a salesy pitch in the middle of a blog post that you're being very conversational and you're solving the problem sounds like it super jarring. Just pull your reader out and say, ugh. And that's definitely, like, I think that's everyone's fear with the affiliate marketing and with adding ads for that matter, that we're going to jar our readers out. They're not going to enjoy their experience. They're not going to have the time that we want them to have on our website and not want to come back. But everything that you're talking about sounds very organic and just a further extension down the road of solving problems for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm above the fold on a website, whether that be on mobile or desktop, kind of, when you're on your phone and you're scrolling, yeah, you might be worried that, they're not going to scroll enough before they see that affiliate link. So, adding them above the fold can be quite important. It just really takes a skill how you do that. Because as you know, once you read the first paragraph on an article, you're hooked or you're bouncing off. So, if you want to get that affiliate link and you want to put that link in at the top of the article quickly, again, how you word that, you need to be really, really specific. And even if you're really honest with them and say, in this article, I'm going to review this product. However, after testing for many, many months and going through many, many different models, I actually found this one to be more reliable. But let's go into more detail and tell you why. There you go. You give them the great helpful information, but you're also being honest and saying at the end of this article, you're probably going to want to buy this one instead.
Okay. Our audience is always the best on this show, Carl, because they always ask the questions that I'm about to ask before I even have the chance to get there. They're just so great. Okay. How do you feel about affiliate links embedded in images of posts so the users will click the image and be redirected to the affiliate product page? This was a larger question that I was going to ask about. You've already said in written content is the best performing that you've seen. This is another type. So how do you feel about this?
If it's images, you've just got to be very careful that the image kind of tells them where they're going to go when they click that link. The thing is, if you can't really just put an image there with an affiliate link in the image and not tell them that when they click that, they're going to go to a certain place. Because that's, it's a bad user experience, because they could be reading that article, really enjoying it. They see an image and they just, you often do it, don't you? You click the image to make it bigger on your phone to have a look, or you scroll in and scroll out. They click that and they bounce off and they end up on some affiliate page that they never even knew they were going to. So you have to be very careful with that. I have used images kind of in sidebars and things like that on websites where the image is quite clearly maybe the picture of the product, and it'll say, get 20% off this product by clicking this link, head over to X and X and X website. So you'd have to really customize those images to make it clear and obvious that when they click that, they're probably going to go see the product, rather than just a picture of a lovely garden and they click it and head over to Amazon and land on a lawnmower. It's just not a good user experience.
So no bait and switch, no clickbait. You want to be very transparent about what's happening. It's not helpful to be completely confused and jarred out of what's going on. So that's great. Thank you for illuminating that for us. Okay. So we've talked about that the written works. You have used images, but only if they're really transparent. Do you find it's better to talk about the special offer in an image? Because a graphic is great for talking about 20% off. If you have a special offer going with a company and you're giving your readers 20% off a product, and a graphic to describe that is great. but you would recommend not putting the affiliate link actually on the graphic, more putting it in the body of your content. Is that accurate?
Yeah. I mean, you can put it in the image, like I say, as long as it's a clear intent that probably when they're going to click that image, it is going to lead them to somewhere. So I'll always maybe in the image put, click here for latest price or something like that. So you have to be very careful, like I say, with affiliate products. Like, Amazon are very strict on, having the API and the information being updated. So you can't put an image up and link it to an Amazon product. You're going to break their terms and conditions. So you've got to really look at the affiliate company that you're working with. Often they will supply you with those images. You'll be surprised how many companies with a product will have a media pack that says, yeah, here, here's some banners, here's some images, there's some 500 by 500 images for Instagram. And yeah, and it's fine to do it on those ones. But it's more a case of if you're just putting a nice pretty picture up and then just linking that to somewhere that just doesn't sit right with me. It's got to be, I've got to know if I click that, yeah, I'm 99% sure when I touch this button, I'm going to go to that product or that company.
So you have built out a terrific community of content creators and affiliate marketers, which I was blessed and happy and lucky to see firsthand at the affiliate gathering in May in New York. And I'm guessing that in addition to all of your own experience in your own websites, that this community has provided great data and additional insights on affiliate marketing overall. So with that in mind, could you tell us more, and you've talked about this, about the role that niche plays, the content niche in the success or lack thereof with affiliate marketing? Are there specific content niches that really kill it with affiliate marketing and others that maybe the ROI isn't there?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the niche is so important if your mindset is on affiliate products. So you have to be careful when you're choosing a niche to know kind of what your outcome is. What's your actual final goal with this? Is it to generate ad revenue, or is it to just do affiliate marketing, or is it to combine the two? Because there are certain niches, that don't, really warrant one or the other or both sometimes. Like I say, on my YouTube channel, I've tested loads of different, I've had loads of case studies, and I've done a case study on a high ticket item website, which was literally all built and designed to only promote products that were over a certain value. I think it was about $700, $800. I've done a pet website where I thought there'll be loads of pet products and things that I can sell on there. And then you realize, the products are $5, $10 each, and you're getting 400 sales a month and making $50. And then I've done broader niches. So yeah, picking a niche is critical if you're going to really focus on affiliate marketing. So I've really learned over the last couple of years now that you can actually make some really good income from smaller niches if it's very targeted to that particular audience. So if you have a certain couple of products that you've got a really good affiliate program for, you don't need to have a huge amount of traffic to actually earn some really good money from it. I was under the impression that it didn't matter what niche I went in. If I was getting 100,000 visits on that site, I'm going to smash it with affiliate marketing. And like I say, you just don't, because you suddenly realize, wait a minute, all these products are like $20 or less. And it just isn't worth the time to put those in. Keep the links updated. The products sell out. They end up bouncing to an out of stock product. So yeah, the niche is vital when you choose that. The problem is with a lot of niches that have these really good high affiliate programs, they're quite saturated, or they're very difficult to get into because affiliate marketing is growing. It's an industry that's, I started it 4 years ago, been full-time for 2 years, and I've seen a huge change. I've seen niches where there were 4 or 5 websites dominating that space. And then now you log in and look at that niche and there'll be 30 websites. The top 3 pages on Google are full with sites that you probably can't compete with. So I've definitely seen a change. But I think it's more strategic now that you choose the right affiliate program with that niche. So if affiliate marketing is what you want to do, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people, I have websites that I just do display ads. I have websites where I make a really good living from them, and they don't have a single affiliate product on there. So I think your mindset, right from the start, what you want to get out of it is kind of, that would make my decision for some of the niches.
Do you have a sweet spot? You said $20 was low, 5 definitely, but is there a sweet spot in terms of the item's price where you start to feel like that ROI starts to shift in your favor?
If it's $50 and above, so if I look and there's a lot of products $50 and above, then yeah, if that product sells out, I'm happy to search around and find another one and replace that link and spend some time doing that. Yeah, I mean, if it's under that, again, I wouldn't worry too much about doing it unless I found it was getting a lot of clicks. If it's a page that's getting 10,000 page views a month and that link to a $20 item is getting 400 clicks from 10,000 views, okay, I'm with it. I can work with that. That's fine. But if you've got pages that are getting 100 views or 200, 300 views per month, and now you're going to go through all of those and put a link to a $10 item or $20 item, can I be bothered doing that? Quite frankly, no. Is it going to affect my SEO if all the links are broken and out of date? And yeah, possibly. So yeah, so that's why I look at it as, like that lady said, the ROI on doing that.
Okay. Leslie has another great question. Can you talk more about newsletter marketing? I have a large, strong newsletter list, but I've never used it for affiliate marketing. Do you do this with a weekly newsletter? Do you prefer to limit this to those who specifically ask for info about that product?
Right. Fantastic question, because this is a passion of mine. I'm a huge email fan. I think emails have fallen out of favor a few years ago, but I think people are really cottoning on now to how valuable they can be. We know Google traffic has gone up, down. We've had updates. We've had all sorts of fluctuation. I mean, I've never seen this last 12 months. I've never seen, some of the updates and stuff roll out as vigorously as they have. But one thing that's always stable is my newsletter. It always grows and it's always a loyal following. And again, getting the right people to sign up to that newsletter is critical for the products you can promote. Now, I've just been advising a few people recently, other YouTubers and other bloggers that have also got some really good, strong newsletters, as in subscriber lists. Some have got 10, 20,000 subscribers to their newsletter or their email, but they don't use it at all. I have one particular newsletter that it's just under 2,000 people subscribe to that newsletter, and I can make a full-time living from that, which is blew my mind. And the way I'm doing that is, I'm not bombarding them with affiliate links every 2 minutes. What I'm doing is creating really interesting and engaging newsletters. It might be helpful, it might be funny, it might just be what's going on in my life, but I'm also selling advertisements on that email list. So I'm reaching out to companies and say, hey, I'm going to be talking about travel insurance this week. I'm just got back from Barcelona. I had to take travel insurance out, and I'm going to mention it in my email. And would you like that banner space? And I can just sell that little banner space, and you'd be amazed how much people will pay for some space in a really targeted email list. So yeah, I love affiliate marketing through my email list. Again, don't make it spammy, don't make it salesy. I openly admit, I say, hey, there's a paid advertisement in my email list. It's just like a display ad on your website. That's all it is. They have just paid to be on that space. I have, sometimes I'll say I haven't used them myself, but I've checked the credentials. They look a good company, but they've paid for that little space. Sometimes I'll mention in the footer and I'll say, hey, I used this travel insurance last week. I've signed up to them. It's a pretty good deal. I've reached out to them. They've put a banner in there. You can get 20% off of their insurance deal, but they have paid to be in my email list. So there's multiple ways you can monetize your email list. So yeah, I strongly advise people grow it. Again, it doesn't work for every niche. There's certain niches where kind of what can you say every week about that particular niche or topic? Sometimes it's a bit repetitive. I don't send emails out where it's just like, hey, here's my 6 posts I published this week. I don't do so much of that. I make it really engaging and really helpful. It's basically a blog post in a newsletter. That's basically how I think about it.
And again, with solving the problems, going back to solving somebody's problem, doing it in an entertaining and engaging way. all good things that apply to every part of content creation. Okay, we are almost out of time. It has flown by, Carl. You've been so informative and helpful. Where I wanted to finish up, and I wanted to be, we're going to be posting in the comments on wherever you're watching from, a roundup, our one sheeter, which has all the links. You'll be able to reach Carl on YouTube, where he has fantastic case studies talking about all this data and all the experimentation. So you can benefit from all of his experience by visiting his YouTube. And there will also be information on there about affiliate gathering as well. If you want to join us in York next year, we will also be in York. Mediavine will be there, and we would love to see you. I'm sure Carl would love to see you as well. So check out all those links. We'll be sharing those. Before we go, Carl, we'd love to close out with action items. We always do. So if people are interested in either getting started in affiliate marketing or taking it to the next level, what are 2 or 3 things that they could do in the next week that get them set up for Q4 in the best way possible to see if this really is a viable income stream? And before you tell them those action items, I'm going to tell everybody about our next episode of the Summer of Live. Everyone, we are back on a new day next week. It is going to be Monday, August 8th at 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. We're going to be welcoming back to the Summer of Live Jen Ruiz. She is a lawyer turned full-time travel blogger and writer on her website, Jen on a Jet Plane. And the topic is so hot, it is burning our fingers. How to drive traffic to your site with TikTok. That is right. It is still there. It is bigger than ever. And we are going to be talking about ways to really use that social platform to drive the traffic back to your own website. Okay, Carl. Again, it has been so informative, and you have been a delightful guest. Please lay those action items on us.
For me, I'm going to keep it really simple. Number 1, be helpful. Like I say, if you're helpful, you are creating some amazing content that solves a problem or entertains somebody, that money will come. So think of it like that. You're going to be helpful first, and then hopefully that traffic will come and the money will come. I'm also going to say be original. This is the thing that I am most passionate about right now, is producing original content. If it's in written format, then make sure you go over the edge with your what you can create and the content you can provide. Go that extra mile. Do the things people are not doing. You know, if you need to add a chart, phone companies, get data, get prices, make creative charts, do infographics, and try it and do video. I know it's out of a lot of people's comfort zones. A lot of people will be cringing going, oh no, he's telling me to do a video. You know, try it. Even if it's just a reel or an image reel that you can create, do something extra that people are not doing. That's what I'd say. Originality is going to win over in the next few years. Trust me. If I can stand by anything, originality is going to win in the next couple of years. So yeah, do the best you can to be the leader out there with the original content.
All great tips, and Carol expresses all of our sentiments. I almost didn't watch this episode as I've had no luck with affiliate links in my niche, but these are very practical tips and sound advice. I can use it to review my efforts, even if I still decide it's not for me. So Carl, yeah, you've been a gem. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much, Jenny, for inviting me. It's been really fun.